I don't think it makes him any less. I think it actually makes him even greater than he already is. Now, my point number 7 is he needs to bring you closer to Christ. And of course, this is obvious. This is like their main role, right? Bringing you closer to Christ. But finally, I feel like this is the biggest test. Does being with him bring you closer to God, or does he pull you away? Does he pull you into fornication? Does he pull you into going to parties and drinking and smoking, therefore not taking care of your holy temple? Does he like to gossip? There are men who like to gossip now. Like like you would think of men as like quiet, not quiet, but you would think of men as, they don't really like to talk as much as women. But now there are men who like are really into gossip, and there are men who are really into criticizing other people on social media, or like just all sorts of sins that they are sins. I feel like depending on the time period, the sins that are typically seen in Christians or in people like evolve. They kind of change depending on the period, because we have different temptations and different stimulus. But anyhow, because God is not going to give you a relationship that pulls you away from him, then obviously this man is not from him. If this man is the one, you will find yourself praying more, worshiping more, and desiring God more. And that's the work of the Holy Spirit, guys. When you surround yourself with good Christian people, they will point you to Christ. But if you find yourself compromising, drifting, excusing sin, which be very careful with excusing sin, because I know a lot of people that excuse sin because they love their, they love other people so much that they just excuse their sin, which is so wrong. Oh, that also upsets me a lot. That's not God's will. That's a warning sign. And it's a very clear warning sign. Like, it couldn't get clearer than that. If you don't do devotionals together, if you don't learn together, if you don't minister together, or if he doesn't encourage you to minister in, not necessarily together but in any other way, then that might not be from the Lord. And I was thinking about this very deeply. The right man won't complete you, obviously. Christ already does that. But the right man will complement you. He will run beside you towards Jesus. If you have to drag him, then he's not the one. Again, leave him. He's trash.